Bonjour tout le monde. Comment allez-vous? Bienvenue à Sadhana's French class. J'espère que tout va bien chez vous. Okay, friends. Today I have taken a topic which is very important for the learners, that is verbs. Three groups of the verbs which are in the French, we categorize them into three groups that I am going to explain today. So, prenez votre cahier et votre stylo. On commence, okay? Mais avant tout, but before all, please press the subscribe and like button if you like my classes. Merci. On commence. Well, friends, so I must tell you that in French, the verbs are divided into three groups depending on their terminations. All right. So here is a graphical picture image for you. You can read it. Les verbes français réguliers, the regular French verbs. Verbs means the action words, okay, indicative présent. So first we will learn the present indicative tense, okay. French regular verbs, present indicative, I have just given in the title, okay. All verbs in French language are divided into three groups, that is according to their terminations. First group is ER, ending the words ending into ER, action words or verbs ending into ER or ending into IR, that is deuxième group. A troisième group RE, ER, IR, RE. All the verbs are divided into these three groups: regular, irregular. Regulars follow one pattern. Each group follows one pattern, which I will tell you, and you will learn whether you know the meaning or not. But if you know it is irregular, you can conjugate them and you can apply them. All right, you can make sentences. But irregular verbs, well, you are supposed to memorize it. It does not follow any rule. All right. Well, friends, here are regular ER verbs, the present tense. Verbs ending in ER comes in this group. Some of verbs are parler. You can observe that they are ending into ER. Their terminations are ER, but we do not read them parler or regarder. ER, the sound we will give, that is A sound. What sound we will give? That is A sound. All right. So, parler, parler, regarder, travailler, aimer, habiter, étudier, manger. So, meaning parler, to speak, regarder, to watch or to look, travailler, to work, aimer, to love or to like, habiter, don't pronounce H, it is silent in French, habiter, to live, étudier, to study, manger, to eat. All right. So there are many more, but if you know that this is ER regular, then you know how to do it. It follows a pattern which I am going to tell you. And many more I have written. So please note it down. And many more. In this lesson, we are going to learn about regular verbs. In French language, verbs are conjugated according to the pronoun subjects. You know the pronoun subjects. If you have watched my earlier lessons, episodes on YouTube, then there I have described all the pronoun subjects and basics of French. All right. If you haven't, please go to YouTube and watch it. Okay. Well, friends, so the first verb I have taken aimer of ER group, that is first group, aimer, to like or to love. This is a good one, isn't it? Well, so what is the rule? How we conjugate it? So this is, as I told you, we have grouped the verbs according to their termination. So what is the termination? ER. So first thing is we need a root which will go for all the pronoun subjects, that will be common. Okay, so take off er, that the ending itself, the termination itself. Root is now, if you take out er, so root is now, well, let me show it to you. So ma, we will take off this. So what root is left? This. Okay, so then go for the terminations. We have some terminations which will go for all er regular verbs. All right, it is not that it is just for ma. All er group regular, remember, regular, not irregular, because irregulars do not follow any pattern. So this is the pattern. So first thing what we will do, suppose, though I have conjugated it for you, but still I will just tell you, this is for all. This, now this root is for all. This root is for all the pronoun subjects. Okay, all the pronoun subjects. Suppose I want to conjugate ma verb with j pronoun subjects. If I want to say I like it or I love you, so what I will do, j, and remember one thing, if your verb starts with vowel, then j we do not place a, we just, or e, just we place an apostrophe. Now place this root a, I, m. Look here, I have given terminations a, s, a, o, n, s, a, z, a, and they, e, es, e, o, n, s, e, z, e, n, t. These are the terminations. So for singular pronoun subjects and for plural pronoun subjects. Singulars, j, tu, il, el. Plural, nu, vu, il, el. So if for the j, what I will take? A. So what I will add here? A. Okay. And now I will pronounce it gem. See, ma verb, how it will become, what it will become with j pronoun subject? It will become gem. Similarly, with you, you will do. And what is the termination here? A, s. We will add that a, s. That is tuem. So gem, tuem. I have underlined all the terminations so that you can understand well. So il, el, on, em. Again, the first and the third person singular, they have same termination. You can read it here. A. This is a for j, and this is for third person singular. For plurals, nu, ons, so nu, zemu. And yes, we must do the liaison linking. Okay, linking means when I say nu, zemu, so what it will be? Linking, liaison. This s sound will link with vowel. All right. So nu, zemu, vous aimez, il, elle, zem. So I read it. J'aime, tu aimes, il, elle, on aime, nous aimons, vous aimez, il, elle, zem. So again I repeat your the formula for conjugating the verb of er group regular. First take out the er. The root is now whichever. Suppose your verb is okay, parler. If your verb was parler, if we take out, then root will be p-a-r-l. This will be the root for parler. For regarder, what will be the root? Can you tell me? If I take out a-r, j-a-a-r, they. Okay, so R-E-G-A-R-D, this will be your root for regarder verb. So similarly, actually when you learn it, mentally you do it. I have just taken out er, so what will be the root? And then you remember, memorize the terminations. Terminations are a, e, es, I will tell you in English, e, es, e, on, s, e, z, e, n, t. For all the regular verbs, these are the terminations. They are not going to change. Okay, only the root will change because the verb is changed. All right. So now we read it like this. J'aime, tu aimes, il, elle, on aime, nous aimons, vous aimez, il, elle, zem. All right. I like or I love, you like or you love, he, she, it likes or loves, we love, you love, they love. or they like, we like, you like, they like. This will be the meaning, and you can make the sentences once you have done the conjugation. Okay, without doing the conjugation you cannot make sentence. It is a very important thing to do in French. Learn the conjugations. Regulars are easy. Follow the pattern. Remember the terminations. Take out the root and add the terminations to the root, and voila. C'est ça. Well friends, second group. Second regular group is IR. The verbs ending into IR, the present tense. Okay. So the second group of verbs end in IR. These verbs have two different conjugation patterns. Means these are also subdivided into two groups. Alright. So first group I will tell first and the second later. Okay. So some of first groups of IR verbs are, and which you use a lot when you write exams or read the books, or in French they are being used more, like remplir, to fill, choisir, to choose, finir, to finish, and second group of IR, etc. Of course, partir, sortir, dormir, etc. These both groups are IR and regular, but they will be done differently. So first IR group verb conjugation pattern I am going to tell you. Alright. Well friends, here is the first IR group, and that is finir. So as you see it, that it is ending into IR and it is a regular verb, to finish. So how we do it? Actually the same rule as we did in ER. Okay, in ER I told you regular, that take out the terminations, and what is left, that is your root. So here we do again. I will do it for you, then perhaps when I write it you understand quite well. So finir. So we take out this, what is the root now, is fin. For all the pronoun subject, this will be our root. Alright, here I have given you. Finir, take off IR, root is fin. What is the terminations? This you must remember, and separately for ER it is different, for IR it is different. Okay. So it is IS, IS, IT, ISSONS, ISSEZ, ISSENT for plural. Okay. So this on top, it is for the singular pronoun subject, that is je, tu, il, elle, on, and I. This is the second one. The bottom one is for plural pronoun subjects, that is nous, vous, il, elle. So if you want to say I finished my homework, the first thing what you will do, I finish, or I'm finishing, if you want to say. So what you will do, first you write down your pronoun subject, then take your root, that is fin. What we are going to add, is. The first one is for je. Okay. So the moment I put it, it is conjugated. Je fini mes devoirs ya mon devoir. I am finishing my homework. Okay. So this is not that you can do it later, you can extend your sentences. The first thing is conjugation. The moment you learn the conjugation of the verb, means you have learned the French, you can read and write. Okay. So I will just read it for you. Je finis, tu finis, il, elle, on finit, nous finissons, vous finissez, elle finissent. Third person ENT we do not pronounce. Alright. So here how you memorize it, I can give you a tip. It is not a written rule. Okay friends, please, it is just my tip. Okay, I learned it that way when I was a student. Is, is, it, it. So just remember is it, and this I say it is, so is say is. So that way you will not forget. But otherwise, if you don't want, so you can just remember it like this: is, it, ISSONS, ISSEZ, and ISSENT. So you have learned with all the pronoun subjects the same rule you will do. What you will do? Take out the root, Remember your terminations, keep adding terminations. Here I have just underlined these terminations. Here is, ISIT, ISSONS, ISSEZ and ISSENT. So je finis, I am finishing or I finish. Tu finis, you are finishing or you finish. He, she, it is finishing or he, she, it finishes. Nous finissons, we are finishing or we finish. Vous finissez, you are finishing or you finish. Elle finissent means they are finishing or they finish. Okay, so I hope this is now is you are okay with IR, the first group. So let's go for the second group. Okay. Well friends, so start the second IR group. It has different pattern, and actually the root we can say for singulars it is different, and for plurals it is rather different, but basic root will be the same. Like if I take partir, so here for the singulars we will take out not only IR, we will take out the T also. So for singular it will be par, okay, and for the plural we will add the T, so it will be PART. These two roots we will have for singular and for plural. Okay, so our terminations are S and they for singulars, and for plurals, see these looks like terminations of ER. Okay, that's why it is different than the first group. Now with je, tu, il, elle, on we will use this, and we will add these terminations. So if I say I am leaving, what I will do, je, take the root here, par, and what we are going to add, s. Je pars, tu pars, same, but for third person, suppose I write il or elle, on, you can understand, par, that will be T, S, S, te. For the singulars, S, S, te. Okay, so je pars, I added S, tu pars, added S, il, elle part, added S. For the plurals, what we will take, T, we will take add te also. Okay, so for nous, what we will take the root, PART, and what we are going to add, ONS. Nous partons, now you can see here, vous partez, il, elle parte. Je pars, tu pars, il, elle part. Nous partons, vous partez, il, elle parte. I am leaving, you are leaving, he, she, it is leaving, we are leaving, you are leaving, they are leaving. So this is the way you will do the second group. All right. So no problem, after some practice, and I'm going to give you some exercise also. We will do it together and you will memorize. The moment you memorize, it is very easy. Okay. Well, students, third group, RE. So you have learned ER regular, you have learned IR regular. Now we are going to do RE regular. Okay. Regular RE, the present tense, several verbs which end in RE, like vendre, to sell, entendre, to hear, répondre, to answer, perdre, to lose, attendre, to wait, or rendre, to return something, are etc. There are many more, okay, are conjugated according to the following pattern. So drop the RE ending and add the ending shown in my next slide, which I am going to show you. Okay. Vendre, I have taken the verb vendre, means to sell. So root, we drop the RE and root is VEND. Our root is vendre, drop out or drop off and remove. So the root is now vendre. This will go for all the pronounced subjects. Okay, same rule actually for ER, RE and IR. So terminations, you can look here S, and nothing I have written. because the verb when it ends into D or T, so we are not going to place a T as a stay, as I had told you when in IR. So this is, you won't put anything here. Okay, if I would have put a cross, it would have looked like X. Okay, X. That's why I just wrote it nothing. For singular pronoun, third person, ONS is a DNT. It is something like ER regular terminations. So just remember, S for RE, nothing, and then ONS is a DNT for plural. So let's do it. How we do? If I say I sell my car or anything, J, root, won, VEND, and what we are going to add, that is S. Okay, so added S, J want ma voiture. Voiture means car. Okay, so I'm selling my car. Anything you can write, I just mentioned the voiture. Okay, so similarly you can do all of them. You can see tu on S, underline, I have done the terminations. LL on vom. Don't pronounce D, as in French we do not pronounce the last letter. Okay, so je vond, tu vond, il on vont, nous vendons, vous vendez, il vend, ent also we do not pronounce, because third person plural more or so is pronounced like third person singular. Okay, so I hope you have understood the RE group well. Again I repeat the terminations. Remove the RE, take the root SS and then nothing, don't put anything, because D will be there for RE. Most of them, they rendre, entendre, répondre, etc., they end into DRE. Okay, so then for third person plural, ONS is a DNT, and similar way you can do for all the pronoun subjects. Tu vond, il on vond, nous vendons, vous vendez, il vond. Verb irregular. So friends, we have finished the regular verbs ER, IR and RE. So I thought I must include the irregular, at least one example of all of them, which you are actually supposed to memorize, but you should know which are the regular verbs and the irregular verbs. And irregular verb, what I have chosen is aller first. Okay, so verb irregular, aller, to go. It's very important verb, and it is absolute irregular. It is not following any pattern. You cannot do that, remove the ER and then well you add some terminations. No, nothing, just memorize it. I will read it for you. Okay, so je vais, tu vas, on va, nous allons, vous allez, elles vont. No pattern, you are supposed to memorize it. Okay, so please, that's why I have taken it. And in my episode for basic French, I have given you être and avoir also. Être and avoir and aller, these three verbs, irregular, completely irregular. Nothing you can find how or any kind of pattern. Okay, there are some irregular verbs where the spelling irregularity, but they do the they take the terminations like regular. So you can do them, you can learn them easily. But these verbs which are totally irregular, no pattern, nothing. Okay, so just memorize them, and it is very, very important verb. Je vais, tu vas, on va, nous allons, vous allez, elles vont. So it is not following any pattern. Please memorize it. Example I have given you. Nous allons aux États-Unis. We are going to USA. Okay. Où allez-vous? This is a question. Où means where, interrogative word. Okay. And aller, of course, vous allez. So just inversion, when we did, the verb comes first and the subject goes back. In my episode of interrogation, kindly open YouTube, open my episodes, Sadhna's French class, okay, and learn it. There I have explained it in details, okay. So, où allez-vous? Where are you going? Elles vont à l'église. Église, church. They are going to church, okay. So again I read it. Nous allons aux États-Unis. We are going to USA. Où allez-vous? Where are you going? Elles vont à l'église. They are going to the church. It's an irregular ER group verb. One has to memorize it. It does not follow any pattern. All right. So you are supposed to memorize it. Please read it many times, or maybe you can practice it by writing in your notebooks, and we are going to learn. Well, friends, third group, RE of irregular, which I am going to explain to you right now. Okay. This is also irregular, but if you read it, you can make it out that yes, the termination somehow you can see that this is RE group, isn't it? But yes, what type of irregularity is in a verb? If you can find it out that, then even some of the irregular verbs which have the irregularity of maybe you say spelling or accents, or yes, like ale, I told you, it is completely irregular verb. It does not follow any pattern. But here you can see there is some pattern. I will explain it to you. Well, so there, if you read it, tu dis, il, elle, on dit, nous disons, vous dites. Remember, don't go with the terminations. If you can figure it out, here it is like RE regular, S, they. And here you can see ONS, EZ, ENT. But yes, in VU form, it is just like eth verb. It does not have EZ. So that's why it is irregular. Beside that, if you look into it, the infinitive, there is no S anywhere. D-I-R-E, dir. But when it gets conjugated, so in new and third person plural is taking S. So spelling irregularity is of course there. That's why it falls into irregular verb category. And yes, VU does not follow, this VU is not following a pattern of if nu is having ONS, then VU should have EZ, okay. So you can just memorize it, but yes, if you see the singulars, you can just figure it out as they. So it is easier for you. Just remember the plural is little bit, you must memorize it. It is irregular verb. Dir means to say or tell. So important verb, and most of the time we use it, okay. Je dis, tu dis, il, elle, on dit, nous disons, vous dites, il, elle, disent. So some examples I have given you about it. Il dit bonjour. He says bonjour. Elle ne dit rien. They are not saying, they say nothing, or they are not saying anything. You can say, they say nothing. Ne dites pas cela. See, dites, vous dites. Ne dites pas cela, don't say that. Qu'est-ce que vous dites? The question, qu'est-ce que means what, and vous dites, what are you saying? One of the irregular of RE group. So just memorize it. It's easy if you memorize, and then écrire, lire to read, écrire to write, dire to say. These all fall in same irregular category. All right. So it is not possible for me that I give you all the verbs. But yes, what I felt is very important, that I have given you in conjugation. And students, if you look in the back pages of your book, you will find the conjugations of the verbs, all right. So from there you can take some of the verbs. I have tried my best to take all the categories here, okay. Well, another group, that is IR irregular. Two groups regular I have taught you, isn't it? You have learned. So here this is the IR ending into IR, but it is irregular. And how it is irregular? You can see it. So ouvrir, to open. So if you want to say open the door, so ouvre la porte. or ouvre la porte, imperative form, you can go. You can speak also if when you start conjugating your verbs. Okay. Ouvrir, to open. J'ouvre, tu ouvres, elle ouvre, nous ouvrons, vous ouvrez, elles ouvrent. So I open, you open, or I'm opening, you're opening, he, she, it is opening, we are opening, or we open, you are opening, or you open, they are opening, or they open. Okay, so here you can see the terminations are just like er regulars. Okay, so this is offrir, découvrir, all come into this group. Okay, offrir, to offer, découvrir, to discover. Okay, so some example. Eric ouvre un compte. Eric is third person singular, so ouvre. Eric ouvre un compte. Eric opens an account. À quelle heure ouvrez-vous? At what time do you open? La banque ouvre à 9 heures. The bank opens at 9 a.m. Okay? Well, some exercises to do. I hope by now you have become used to of, and keep open your notebooks and write down these 5 exercises for you, 5 sentences. We will do it. We'll do together, but any guesses? I hope you can do it. Okay, but still I will help you with that. So let's start the exercises. Well, the first one is faire l'exercice. The first sentence, le premier phrase, c'est elle blanc mardi pour la France. Means she mardi, Tuesday, pour la France, for the France. Partir is the verb which we are going to conjugate to complete this sentence. All right. So partir means to leave. So she is leaving on Tuesday for the France. So let us make it. So could you take out the root? Yes, if you remove IR, what is left with us? And this is second group of IR. Okay. Well, you have taken out the root. This is second group of IR. So root will be this, because this is singular, third person singular. And what we are going to add? SST. Do you remember? Yes. So par. Elle part. Elle part le mardi pour la France. She is leaving on Tuesday for the France. Second sentence is vous étudiez et vous. This is the ER group already done for you. You study and you réussir means you pass the exam or you become successful. Réussir, to succeed. So again, take out the root. Don't write IR, so the root is there. Okay. And vous, what we are going to place, this is the first group of IR. ISSEZ. You can place it here. I don't think I have enough place. So vous réussissez l'examen. You can just complete also l'examen. Okay. Okay. Yes. Je travaille le matin. I work in the morning. Et à midi. So verb is finir. So let us take out the root. Fin, and ch. This is first group. So what will be the termination? Here what we are going to add? That will be is. Fini. Je fini. Je fini. A mardi. Oh, a midi. So I work in the morning and I finish in daytime, means around 12 o'clock. Okay. Noon time. Nous, date de la soirée. Choisir. This is also again the first group. Okay. So just take out the root. Don't write IR. So your root is there. Okay. And nous, what is the termination for nous? That is ISSEZ. O-N-S, choisissons. Okay, so nous choisissons date de la soirée. We are choosing the soirée means party. We are choosing the party date. Okay. Cinquième, il finir à midi et demi. Third person singular. So again take out the root F-I-N, and with il what it is? This is I-T. When we pronounce it, je finis, tu finis, il finis. We don't pronounce the last letter in French. So while speaking, it looks the same, but when you are writing, then it is different, and you should not make any kind of mistake while writing. So il finit, here you can fill it. Il finit à midi et demi. He is finishing, or he finishes at midi means noon, that is 12 o'clock, et demi 12:30. All right. So I hope that you have understood IR group verb also properly. Okay. Well friends, let's do some exercises with irregular verbs which I just gave you. Okay. So, allez-y, on commence. So here are some exercises for you. Les exercices, the exercises. So there are 5 sentences which we are going to do for you. These all are irregular verbs which you have learned. Aller, to go, dire, to say or to tell, dire again, ouvrir, to open, aller again. Okay, so il is third person plural. So if you have not yet memorized, open your notebook and you can just go through it. I will just say it for you. Tu vais, tu vas, il, elle va, nous allons, vous allez, il, elle vont. So no need of root and terminations. Actually, if you memorize, irregular verbs are far easy. Okay. So we are going to write it here. Vont, ils vont au marché. Marché means fresh fruit and vegetable market. Okay, so they are going to the market to buy fresh fruits and vegetables. Vous dire, la vérité, the truth. You tell the truth or you are telling the truth. So dire, with vous, what is the conjugation? Dis, tu dis, il, elle dit, nous disons, vous dites, il, elle disent. So with vous, we will write. Okay, that's all right. Qu'est-ce que, here I forgot to put question mark, so I am just correcting it. Qu'est-ce que means what. Tu blank à ton professeur. Dire what to say. So it means what you are saying or telling to your teacher or professor. So with you, what is the conjugation? Tu dis. Tu dis. What you are telling or what you are saying or you say. Vous ouvrir. To open. So, vous, j'ouvre, tu ouvres, il, elle ouvre, nous ouvrons, vous ouvrez, il, elle ouvre. So, vous ouvrez. All right. Vous ouvrez la porte. You are opening the door. Porte. Feminine noun, la porte, the door. You open the door or you are opening the door. Nous allons à la école. We are going to the school. All right. So it's my fault. I have already given this. Actually, I forgot to write. I just wrote it. So let us do some another one. So which pronoun subject? Let us take L. Blank. This time I am not going to fill it. Okay, then I give ouvrir, and we did the door, so let us take the window, that is fenêtre. Fenêtre. Okay, so verb will be aller in the bracket. So what is it, what we are going to fill here? Just try to recall. Rappelons, let's recall. Okay, elle va. Elva, she is going, ouvrir is here in infinitive form, to open. So she is going to open, my mistake, la fenêtre, the window. Elle va ouvrir la fenêtre. C'est ça? J'espère que tu t'amuses bien, vous amusez bien. Okay, you had fun doing the exercises with me, and well, keep studying, keep learning, learn well, learn good. Okay. Well, friends, so I am finishing. Je finis ma classe aujourd'hui. I am finishing my today's class. You have learned this verb, isn't it? So that's why I used it. See, this is very easy. If you learn the conjugation, you can speak it. Okay, so today I am finishing. I have completed the verbs conjugation for you, and I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know how was the class. Did you like it? Or if you want to know something else, you can just ask me. You can just write it in comment box. So goodbye till my next class. See you soon. A bientôt.